The famous Henry Ford said, whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. Your mindset plays a massive part in your success or failure. Whether you think you can or you can't, you are right. You determine whether you can do something. Your mindset is your beliefs, your thoughts that are shaped by your environment, your childhood, what you say about yourself. In order to be successful, in order to live a life of abundance and live a life that's fruitful, you have to be aware, first of all, aware of your mindset. And second of all, be ready to change any mindset that you're not happy with and you don't want. We are letting go of limiting beliefs, limiting mindset, the things that hold us back. And someone can be holding on to words that their teacher said about them. Maybe your teacher said, you'll never amount to anything, or you're not intelligent, or you can't do that, or people like you can't do this. And you've held on to that for 10, 15, 20, 30 years. That mindset has affected your life. So we're here in the month of June to have a mindset mastery series. We're talking all things mindset, limiting beliefs and changing those beliefs. And I'm super excited for it. So be sure to share and subscribe and turn the notification bell because there'll be a lot more content in this month talking about all things mindset. So the first thing we're going to talk about is we're talking about growth and fixed mindset. Now this I've talked and taught a lot of leaders, senior leaders in the corporate world on growth and fixed mindset because this is an important topic. Growth and fixed mindset is a term that was coined by Carol Dweck. She's a doctor, psychologist who has studied the mind and sociology and has found that there are two schools of thought. There are two ways of thinking that shape the way that you view the world and that you see the world. And this is a growth mindset and a fixed mindset. A growth mindset says that I can learn, I have the ability to grow and develop my skills and my intellect, and I might not be able to do it now, but I will be able to do it, and I can learn and I can give myself the space and the time to grow and learn and develop. Whilst the fixed mindset says, I was born with a fixed amount of intellect and brain power and knowledge, and that's all I have. I can't get any more. I have a fixed way of thinking. I have a fixed way of doing things, and I don't really want to develop or grow anything more than where I am now. Now you can see between a growth and a fixed mindset. Imagine someone who says, I can't do that. I don't want to do that. People like me can't do things like that. A fixed mindset says that I don't have the money to do that. I don't have the resources to do that. A fixed mindset, I don't want to challenge myself. I don't want to get outside of the box and do something different. I'm okay where I am with what I have. It might not be enough. It might not be sufficient, but I'm happy being in this small space because that's what I know. I don't want to go and do anything else or venture out because that's scary. That's not for people like me. I'm happy being in the fixed mindset. A fixed mindset shies away from challenges, doesn't want to do something new, doesn't want to challenge themselves in any way, shape, or form. A fixed mindset says, I don't want to progress and go for that promotion. I'm happy where I am. Even if I have the skills or the knowledge, I'm okay. I'm content. Content is a great word to use. A fixed mindset is content with where they are. Even though they know that deep down inside, they may be able to achieve a bit more, but they are fixed. They want to be where they are. Someone with a fixed mindset believes that their resources are limited. So they have to keep everything. They won't give. They will keep what they have because that's only enough for them and there's nothing else coming in. So I have to save and hoard and I can't really give anything. They have limited resources. A fixed mindset says, I will do the bare minimum because that's what my job tells me to do. I'm not going to go above and beyond. I'm not going to do anything that someone hasn't asked me to do. I will do just the bare minimum of what I need to do in order to get by, what I need to do to scrape by and just get through. There's this saying about I see the world half empty and half full, the optimist and the pessimist. The fixed mindset sees the cup half empty. It's always running out. There's a lack. There's not enough resources. I can't share because I need to keep it for myself. A fixed mindset person hates being corrected, hates getting feedback. A fixed mindset person does not like feedback because they take it personally. They feel as though they're being criticized when someone is giving constructive criticism or constructive feedback. So they will shy away from being told that they could improve on this thing. They'll take that personally and be offended. So no one can tell them you're doing this or you could do this in this way, because they'll get offended and essentially they don't want to grow. They're limited. Their thinking is fixed. And you can tell, I can tell when I speak to someone within the first few minutes whether this person has a fixed mindset or a growth mindset. But the beauty about this is, if you're aware that you have a fixed mindset, you can change that. Fixed mindset is, you might have been in an environment where people were negative and you always see things as negative. You always see the glass as half empty. Something's about to go wrong. Something's going to go wrong, and never see the brighter side of things. That is a person with a fixed mindset. Now, whilst I'm saying the difference between the fixed and the growth mindset, I want you to see who you are, where you are in this assessment, so that you know if you're in the fixed mindset, it's time to start thinking about changing your mind. Because honestly, the fixed mindset will keep you stuck. It will keep you in lack. It will keep you in a state of scarcity. It's a scarcity mindset. And a fixed person will always see problems. They will see the problems and complain about the problems and see them as obstacles. I can't do this because this is happening. I can't do this because this is in the way. Someone with a fixed mindset is afraid to try and will never try because they're afraid to look stupid, they're afraid to make mistakes, they're afraid to look silly and feel uncomfortable. They want to feel comfortable in their fixed bubble, in the fixed mindset. Now we have the growth mindset. The growth mindset says, I can't do that yet, but I'm learning. I can't swim yet, but I'm learning. The growth mindset says that you can develop your skills, you can develop your talents, you can develop your knowledge, and there is always room for you to grow if you put in the work. So there is no limits with the growth mindset. The growth mindset sees opportunities instead of obstacles. A growth mindset is a problem solver. Someone with a growth mindset says, I'm going to sit in this discomfort because I need to be uncomfortable in order to grow, and that's okay. Someone in the growth mindset says, failure is part of the process. I'm going to learn, and it doesn't matter. I will come back up and try again. They see the problem and think about how they can solve that problem or who they can connect with to solve that problem. The growth mindset loves to learn and grow and expand. So even if they don't know how to do something, the person with the growth mindset will actively look for people that know more than them. They will look for courses, they will look for schools, they will look for things that will help them develop. A growth mindset person loves to learn because they know that they can develop themselves. They have the capacity to constantly be growing and constantly learning and expanding their knowledge and expanding their reach. A person with a growth mindset likes to put themselves out there and get into different environments where they can learn. They are not fixed in one certain space where everything is just, this is how I like it. They expose themselves to the world, to different cultures, different societies, different ways of thinking, and different ways. A person with a growth mindset loves feedback. They embrace feedback because they know that other people can see their blind spots. Other people can see things that they can't see, and they will welcome that feedback, take heed, and then expand and grow on that feedback. So they will accept constructive criticism. They will say, I don't know everything and I'm willing to learn. And if anyone wants to give me feedback, I will take that feedback. I've been delivering workshops on growth mindset and fixed mindset to leaders and senior leaders for over 5 years now. And you can tell when someone has a growth mindset. They will actively look for more work. They will actively ask for feedback. And this is the biggest thing. I always say, okay, how can I do things better? How can I improve? Regardless of who I'm speaking to, I constantly want to know, how can I be a better person? How can I be a better wife? How can I be a better parent? How can I be a better daughter? How can I be a better colleague? It's always wanting and striving to be better than where you were yesterday. A person with a growth mindset will go above and beyond what they're asked to do. regardless of where they are. They're constantly wanting to improve themselves, show themselves better, do better, improve the environment around them, improve the people that are around them, and just striving for more and striving for excellence. And do you know that you can have a growth mindset in a scarcity environment? You can have a growth mindset in an environment where there's lack and you will still be successful. It doesn't matter your economy, it doesn't matter the environment, it doesn't matter the negative people around you. You could still have a growth mindset and still want to improve yourself and be better, even if the economic climate is terrible, even if your family members around you or your friends or the environment around you isn't great. That doesn't have to shape your reality. You can live by this growth mindset, the mindset of more. It's a mindset of abundance. So now the question is, which one are you? Do you have a fixed mindset or do you have a growth mindset? Whichever you are, you have the ability to change your mindset. You have the ability to level up, get out with the old, in with the new, and level up to get the growth mindset. Because when you have a growth mindset, you're able to seek opportunities, be a problem solver, go out into the marketplace and really shine. You're not scared, you're not limited, you are constantly evolving and constantly growing. Now, again, be sure to share and subscribe on this channel. We'll be talking about mindset. And what we'll be talking about next is what to do when you have a limited and fixed mindset and how to move from fixed mindset to growth mindset. To summarize, fixed mindset thinkers say, I'm either good at something or I'm not. Whereas growth mindset thinks I can improve my skills with effort and practice. Fixed mindset says when people give me feedback, it feels like criticism. Growth mindset says I appreciate when people give me feedback. It helps me learn and it helps me grow. Fixed mindset says, I'm just not good at this. I'm not good at maths. I'm just not good at speaking in public. I'm just not good at talking. I'm just not good at riding a bike. Whereas growth mindset says, I can't do this yet. It says, I might not be able to do it right now, but I can improve with hard work. Fixed mindset says, I'm too shy to speak in front of the class. Whilst growth mindset says, with practice, I can become better and more confident and improve my public speaking skills. Fixed mindset says, I'm already good at this. I don't need to improve. I don't need to learn anymore. I don't need to get better. Whereas growth mindset says there's always room for improvement. So which one are you? Are you a fixed mindsetter or are you a growth mindsetter? So be sure to share and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.